This is Xuanyi going, and 9 years ago, he didn't exist. Going into January 11th, 2026, Xuanyi stood at a 4.15 average, miles ahead of third place. But then, who was first place? Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Yiheng Wang, the fastest turner in the world. 12-year-old Yiheng was unstoppable. With a quarter of a second lead over Xuanyi, no one doubted his domination. And now, with a world championship title under his belt, he's struggling to keep the massive lead he once had. You see, Xuanyi just started younger with a more optimal method, ZB. It allows you to solve your last layer in one algorithm instead of two. So if you master it, you're giving yourself a huge advantage. But the problem is, you have to recognize one of 500 algorithms, meaning you have to pause way longer than you do with CFOP, which has only 78. If you look into this deeper, you realize ZB makes you so much more consistent. With CFOP, you could skip one of your steps, getting a faster solve, or you could get a terrible last layer combination, leading to a long and hard execution. Basically, you have no control over these. It all just comes down to luck. Unless you use ZB. With ZBLL, the chance of skipping one of your steps is so much lower, but the variance between the algorithm's times is also smaller, meaning you don't get terrible cases as often. This means you're decreasing the number of PB singles, but you also aren't getting as many horrible fails. I mean, in the Monkey League match between Xuanyi and Timon in December, every single solve for Xuanyi was sub 5. Yes, we're officially entering the era where if you get a 5, it's considered bad. After that match, Xuanyi was on world record watch for most people. Insane turning, brilliant solutions, and a match median 0.4 faster than Yiheng's. The almost 3-year world record streak by Yiheng was collapsing under our eyes. Then, in Xuanyi's first competition of 2026, something just felt different. If he gets a 381 or faster on solve 5, it'll be a 389 world record average by 0.01. And this solve is terrible. 662. But even with WPA, it's still a 4.19 average. This competition has just started, and Xuanyi barely missed world record. But now, it's time for round 2. Xuanyi starts with a 5.09. If he wants any chance of beating Yiheng, he cannot keep solving like this. Xuanyi gets a 3.96. Very good, but with a 5.09 in the average, every solve moving forward matters so much. Xuanyi follows with an insane 3.71. Meaning that his 3.96 is counting toward the average. At this rate, if Xuanyi doesn't mess up his last 2 solves, he has a good chance at a PR average. Xuanyi's next solve is a flawless 384 with a soon ZB. This is officially getting crazy. For the second average in a row, Xuanyi has world record BPA. This time, the BPA is 384, absolutely destroying his PR average. But Xuanyi has to get a mid to high 3 for this to even be possible. Xuanyi, in the highest pressure situation since Worlds 2025, just put down a 3.37 to clutch the world record average. And now, the world record single and average are the closest they've been in the history of the Rubik's Cube. 0.79 seconds apart. This really shows how consistent Xuanyi Gang is. And now that Yiheng holds 0 world records, what does the future hold for Speedcubing? We know that Yiheng is capable of taking world records back, but the question is, can he execute? Or will Xuanyi drop it down further until it's unreachable by anyone at all? I've already talked about Xuanyi's consistency being better, and here's kind of what the chart looked like at the beginning of 2025. As Xuanyi improved, so did his consistency, as you'd expect with progression. And now, his range is getting eerily close to surpassing Yiheng's. As we keep going down the path to perfection, it'll be interesting to see what cubing looks like in the coming years. Anyway, that wraps it up for today. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.